How do you feel tonight?
I feel fantastic. I was in shock, and now I'm just absorbing it. It's great.
Tell me what it was like working on Rocky.
You know, we had a dream team. Alex Timbers is one of those directors that I always say great leadership is quality is listening. You know, he listens to everybody, and then he processes it. And then he's, Lynn Ahrens likened him to an eagle that comes like looking over the landscape, and there's a million ideas out there, and he sees the mouse in the field. He goes right for it. You know, he's one of these really brilliant people in terms of getting a group together. I mean, my other designers are all also set designers, and they're people that I love. And so whenever I had a problem, I could always turn to one of them and say, so what do you think? And they would do the same thing with me. It was really a fantastic ride.
Yeah. And talk about the end, that last set, the big one.
Yeah. I mean, you know, that was one of those things. I have done a number of shows where I've moved the audience, but not with a Broadway audience where you're taking the first 8 rows and you're moving them on stage. And I think the first preview night, we all held our breath. And when suddenly the audience all got up and they got on stage and they were jazzed, and it really jazzed the rest of the audience because suddenly the sides stood up the first time, which they do every night, which is so amazing. You know, we had hoped that it would do exactly what it did, but you know, that's in our business. Until you get an audience, it's really up for grabs. Yeah.
Hey, being a part of the Broadway family, what that means to you?
Yeah. You know, it's really interesting at these events because I don't know if you notice when everybody comes in, you're hugging everybody, and that's because it's we all live in a way together. When you're doing shows, and I do 8 to 10 shows a year, I've worked with, I don't know, thousands of actors and other designers and craftspeople and producers and you name it, directors, writers. And so you get to know a lot of people. And it's a business where people who stay in it do so because they love it. Because you have to, because it's a jealous mistress, the theater. It's 24/7, 7 days a week, 365 days a year.
So hold it up, spin it, and tell me what's going through your mind when you do it.
What's going through my mind is well, what I'm thinking is this. I'm thinking, you know, Rocky. That's what I'm thinking.